Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Maria. We're thrilled to have you with us today.
In each episode, we share practical tips and insights to help you thrive in English and in life.
That's right, Alex. Today, we're diving into a very practical and essential topic: making appointments in English.
Whether it's scheduling a doctor's visit, setting up a business meeting, or making plans with a friend, knowing how to make appointments is a crucial skill.
Absolutely. Mastering this skill not only helps you communicate more effectively, but also ensures that you can manage your time and commitments better. From professional environments to personal interactions, making appointments is a part of daily life. Being able to do this confidently in English can open up many opportunities.
In today's episode, we'll cover common phrases and vocabulary, the difference between formal and informal appointments, role-playing scenarios, and tips for handling changes or cancellations.
We'll also answer some of your questions at the end, so stay tuned for that.
So, whether you're looking to improve your professional communication or just want to feel more confident in everyday situations, this episode is for you.
Let's get started and dive into the art of making appointments in English.
Segment 2. Essential phrases and vocabulary.
Welcome back, everyone. In this segment, we're going to dive into the essential phrases and vocabulary you need to know when making appointments in English.
That's right, Alex. Knowing the right words and expressions can make the process much smoother and help you communicate more clearly.
Let's start with some basic terms you'll frequently encounter. First up is schedule. This refers to a plan that lists your tasks and appointments.
Exactly. Schedule. For example, you might say, "Can we schedule a meeting for next week?"
Next, we have availability. This term is used to describe the times when you are free to do something.
Availability. A common question might be, "What is your availability next Tuesday?"
Another important term is reschedule, which means to change the time of a planned event.
Reschedule. You might hear someone say, "I need to reschedule our appointment to Thursday."
And, of course, there's appointment. This is a formal arrangement to meet or visit someone at a particular time and place.
Appointment. For instance, I have a dentist appointment at 3 p.m.
Now, let's put these terms into practice with some example dialogues. I'll play the role of someone making a business appointment, and Maria will respond. Hello, this is Alex from the English Hustle. I'd like to schedule a meeting with you next week. What is your availability on Tuesday?
Hi, Alex. Thanks for reaching out. I'm available in the afternoon on Tuesday. How about 2 p.m.?
2 p.m. works for me. Let's confirm the meeting for then. Thank you.
As you can see, using these phrases helps to clearly communicate the details of the appointment. Let's try another scenario, this time rescheduling an appointment.
Hi, Maria, it's Alex. I need to reschedule our meeting from Tuesday to Thursday. Are you available at 2 p.m. on Thursday?
Hi, Alex. Thursday at 2 p.m. works for me. I'll update my schedule and see you then.
Great. Thanks for understanding. These dialogues show how to use common phrases in different contexts. Now, let's look at an informal scenario, like making plans with a friend. Hey, Maria, it's Alex. Are you free to grab coffee tomorrow afternoon?
Hi, Alex. I'd love to. I'm available after 3 p.m. Does that work for you?
Perfect. Let's meet at our usual spot at 3:30 p.m.
Sounds good. See you then. Whether you're making a formal business appointment or casual plans with a friend, these phrases are versatile and essential.
That's right, Maria. Practice using these terms and phrases in your everyday conversations to build your confidence.
Stay tuned for the next segment, where we'll explore the differences between formal and informal appointments.
You're watching the English Hustle podcast. Let's hustle with purpose and thrive in English together.
Segment 3. Formal and informal appointments.
Welcome back, everyone. In this segment, we're going to explore the differences between formal and informal appointments.
That's right, Alex. Understanding when to use formal language versus informal language is crucial for effective communication.
Let's start by discussing formal appointments. These are typically related to professional or business settings where a more structured and respectful tone is required.
Exactly. Formal language is often used in business meetings, medical appointments, or official engagements.
For example, in a business setting, you might say, "I'd like to schedule a meeting to discuss our project."
Or, "Could we arrange an appointment to review the report?"
Now, let's contrast that with informal appointments. These are more relaxed and casual, often involving friends or family.
Right. Informal language is suitable for setting up coffee dates, hangouts, or casual meetings.
For instance, you might say, "Hey, want to grab coffee tomorrow?"
Or, "Let's meet up at the park later."
To illustrate these differences, let's go through some sample dialogues. We'll start with a formal business appointment. "Good morning, Maria. I'd like to schedule a meeting with you to discuss the quarterly report. Are you available on Wednesday at 10 a.m.?
Good morning, Alex. Yes, Wednesday at 10 a.m. works for me. I'll send a calendar invite shortly.
Thank you, Maria. I look forward to our meeting."
As you can see, the language used is polite and professional. Now, let's switch to an informal scenario.
"Hey, Maria, do you want to grab lunch tomorrow?"
Sure, Alex. How about 12:30 p.m. at our favorite cafe?
Sounds perfect. See you then. In informal settings, the language is more relaxed and friendly. The tone is casual, reflecting the nature of the relationship.
Exactly. It's important to adjust your language based on the context and the person you're speaking with.
To recap, formal appointments require polite, structured language suitable for professional settings, while informal appointments use relaxed, casual language for personal interactions.
Understanding these differences will help you navigate various social and professional situations more effectively.
Stay tuned for the next segment, where we'll share practical tips for handling common challenges in making appointments.
You're watching the English Hustle podcast. Let's hustle with purpose and thrive in English together.
Segment 4. Role-playing scenarios.
Welcome back, everyone. In this segment, we're going to role-play different scenarios involving making appointments.
That's right, Alex. We'll cover a variety of situations to help you see how these skills can be applied in real-life contexts.
Let's start with our first scenario, scheduling a doctor's appointment. "Good morning. This is Alex Johnson. I'd like to schedule an appointment with Dr. Smith."
Good morning, Alex. Sure. When would you like to come in?
"Do you have any availability next Monday?"
Let me check. Yes, we have an opening at 10 a.m. Does that work for you?
10 a.m. is perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you next Monday at 10 a.m. In this scenario, we used formal language appropriate for a medical setting.
Now, let's move on to our second scenario, setting up a business meeting. "Hello, Maria. I'd like to schedule a meeting to discuss our upcoming project. Are you available next Wednesday at 2 p.m.?
Hello, Alex. Yes, I am available at that time. Let's schedule the meeting for next Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Great. I'll send a calendar invite shortly. Thank you.
You're welcome. Looking forward to it.
In a business context, the language remains formal and respectful, ensuring clear communication.
Lastly, let's look at a more casual scenario, making plans with a friend.
"Hey, Maria, do you want to grab coffee tomorrow afternoon?"
Sure, Alex. How about 3 p.m. at our usual spot?
Sounds good to me. See you at 3 p.m.
See you then.
In informal settings, the language is more relaxed and friendly.
Exactly. Adjusting your language based on the context and relationship helps ensure effective communication.
By practicing these scenarios, you'll become more comfortable and confident in making appointments in various situations.
Stay tuned for the next segment, where we'll discuss overcoming common challenges in sticking to a daily routine.
Segment 5. Handling changes and cancellation.
Welcome back, everyone. In this segment, we're going to discuss how to handle changes and cancellations when it comes to appointments.
That's right, Alex. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we need to reschedule or cancel appointments. Knowing how to do this politely is crucial.
First, let's go over some tips for rescheduling or canceling appointments politely.
Absolutely. The key is to be respectful and provide as much notice as possible. Apologize for the inconvenience and offer alternative times if you're rescheduling.
Here are some common phrases you can use when you need to reschedule or cancel an appointment.
For rescheduling, I'm sorry, but I need to reschedule our appointment. Are you available next Tuesday at 10 a.m.?
For canceling, unfortunately, I need to cancel our appointment for tomorrow. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.
Let's demonstrate these phrases with some sample dialogues. We'll start with rescheduling a business meeting.
Hello, Maria. I'm sorry, but I need to reschedule our meeting. Are you available next Tuesday at 10 a.m. instead?
Hi, Alex. That's no problem. Yes, I'm available next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Let's reschedule for that time.
Thank you for understanding, Maria. I'll send an updated calendar invite.
You're welcome, Alex. See you then.
As you can see, the key is to apologize and offer a new time that works for both parties.
Now, let's look at an example of cancelling a doctor's appointment.
Good afternoon. This is Alex Johnson. Unfortunately, I need to cancel my appointment for tomorrow with Dr. Smith. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.
Good afternoon, Alex. I understand. Would you like to reschedule for a later date?
Yes, please. Could we reschedule for next Friday at the same time?
Let me check. Yes, we can do next Friday at 10 a.m.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. See you next Friday.
In this scenario, we clearly communicated the cancellation and provided an opportunity to reschedule.
Finally, let's look at an informal situation where you need to change plans with a friend.
Hey, Maria, I'm really sorry, but I can't make it to our coffee date tomorrow. Can we meet on Saturday instead?
No worries, Alex. Saturday works for me. Same time and place.
Yes, that sounds great. Thanks for understanding.
Of course. See you on Saturday.
In informal settings, you can be more casual but still polite and considerate.
Exactly. Clear communication and politeness are key, regardless of the situation.
By practicing these strategies, you'll handle changes and cancellations smoothly and maintain good relationships.
Stay tuned for the next segment, where we'll answer your questions about making appointments.
Segment 6. Questions and answers.
Welcome back, everyone. In this segment, we're going to answer some of your questions about making appointments.
That's right, Alex. We've received some great questions from our viewers, and we're excited to provide some personalized advice and insights.
Let's dive into our first question. This one comes from John in New York. John asks, "What should I do if the person I'm trying to schedule with is always busy and doesn't respond?"
Great question, John. If you're having trouble getting a response, it's important to be persistent but polite. Try sending a follow-up message after a few days. You could say something like, "I wanted to follow up on my previous message regarding scheduling a meeting. Please let me know your availability at your earliest convenience."
Yes. And if you still don't get a response, consider reaching out through a different medium, such as a phone call or a message through another platform. Sometimes emails get lost or overlooked.
Our next question comes from Sarah in London. Sarah asks, how can I make sure I remember all my appointments and don't double book myself?
Excellent question, Sarah. Using a digital calendar can be a huge help. Most calendar apps allow you to set reminders so you don't forget your appointments. You can also color-code your appointments based on type or priority.
Additionally, always check your calendar before scheduling a new appointment. Make it a habit to review your upcoming week every Sunday evening so you can stay organized and avoid double booking.
The next question is from Carlos in Mexico City. Carlos asks, how do I politely decline an appointment if I'm not interested?
That's a great question, Carlos. It's important to be polite and clear. You can say something like, thank you for the invitation, but I won't be able to attend. I appreciate your understanding. You don't need to provide a detailed explanation if you don't want to.
Exactly. It's all about being respectful and appreciative, even if you're declining the appointment.
Our final question for today comes from Aisha in Dubai. Aisha asks, what should I do if I need to reschedule last minute?
Great question, Aisha. If you need to reschedule last minute, it's important to apologize and explain briefly why you need to change the appointment. Offer alternative times when you're available. For example, I'm really sorry for the short notice, but I need to reschedule our meeting. Can we move it to tomorrow at the same time?
Being honest and providing new options shows that you respect the other person's time and are still committed to meeting.
Thank you for all your wonderful questions. We love hearing from you and helping you navigate these situations.
Absolutely. If you have more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. We might feature them in our next Q&A session.
Stay tuned for our final segment, where we'll wrap up with some key takeaways and a call to action.
Segment 7. Conclusion.
Welcome back, everyone. As we wrap up today's episode, let's summarize some of the key takeaways from our discussion on making appointments.
First, we covered essential phrases and vocabulary for scheduling appointments, such as schedule, availability, reschedule, and appointment. These terms are fundamental for clear communication.
We also explored the differences between formal and informal appointments, providing examples of when to use each type of language. Remember, knowing the context and adjusting your language accordingly is crucial.
In our role-playing scenarios, we demonstrated how to handle various situations, including scheduling a doctor's appointment, setting up a business meeting, and making plans with a friend. Practice these dialogues to become more comfortable with these interactions.
And don't forget the importance of handling changes and cancellations politely. Using clear and respectful communication can help maintain good relationships and avoid misunderstandings.
Finally, in our Q&A segment, we answered some of your questions, providing personalized advice on common challenges like getting responses, remembering appointments, and rescheduling last minute.
We encourage you to practice making appointments using the tips and strategies we've shared today. Whether it's for a formal business meeting or a casual get-together with friends, these skills will help you navigate various situations with confidence.
If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the English Hustle podcast for more tips and insights on productivity, language learning, and personal development.
Your support helps us create more content to help you thrive in English and in life. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with anyone who might find it useful.
Thank you for watching and for being part of our community. We appreciate your engagement and look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Until next time, keep hustling with purpose and making strides in your English journey.